Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to be looking at this new deck, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey Demarco. So I haven't unpacked this yet. I'm really excited about this deck of cards as I use the moon so much in my readings and in my own business as well. You know, the moon is such a powerful entity to really help guide us, to move us forward in the right timings, to create alignment within ourselves, within our own bodies, and it guides us within the phases of when it's a good time to do different things in our businesses and in our lives. So I'm so excited to be opening this deck and sharing it with you, sharing my initial thoughts and feelings about the deck. Okay, and of course, I will do a more in-depth look at the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. So this is just my first impressions, okay, of the deck, how I'm going to use it, and then I will come in and do something far more in depth once I've used these cards within my own readings and use them within my own cycles as well. Okay, so initially, the deck, the pack, the boxing is lovely. It's kind of like a matte finish. It feels really nice. This is all in silver, as you can see, so it catches the light really nicely. So on the back, it says, humans have always connected to the mystical power of the moon and the energy of the seasons. This beautifully illustrated Queen of the Moon Oracle allows you, the modern seeker, to plug into these, the most primal energies of all. Okay, so it's a beautiful matte box. It feels really lovely. So let's have a look inside. So these are the cards. Okay, they're still sealed. Absolutely love the design on the back with the moon phases going around, so they're beautiful. We also have the guidebook as well, so let's have a look and see inside here. Guidance through lunar and seasonal energies. Okay, so this deck is by Stacey Demarco. Okay, so it starts with a list of contents. So each of the cards. There's a preface which is about Stacey. I have been writing about the moon and the wheels of the seasons for a long time and practicing as a pagan, someone who practices earth honouring spiritual pathways for even longer. So it just goes into a little bit of history about her. And then we have an introduction as well. So what is it about the moon that makes it so special? What is it about the moon that has fascinated humans almost since we gained consciousness and rose up on our hind legs? What is it about that silver orb in the sky that captures and affects us spiritually, mentally, and physically? So it goes into a little bit of an explanation of the moon. Then it divides, I don't know if you can see that, into the moon phases. So the full moon, the full is in the moon is full in the sky, full energy, often a time when people find it hard to sleep or sleep extra deeply. Dreams are often more vivid and easily to remember. I won't read all of these out because there's obviously a lot here. So then we go into the waning moon. The moon is growing smaller in the sky after a full moon and before a new moon. So energy is reducing. So it's a good time to set intentions with the purpose of getting rid of something that no longer serves you or reducing an obstacle. New or dark moon. No moon visible in the sky. Traditionally a time of introversion and rest. And then the waxing moon. The moon is growing larger in the sky after a new moon and before the full moon. Energy is growing and expanding. Good time to set intentions with the purpose of growing and moving towards something you desire. Okay, so This is a wonderful time to ask for more money, more positive relationships, and better health. Okay, so it goes into a lot more detail. And then we have how to use the cards. So there's a few decks here, a few different spreads that you can do. So there's a full moon 3-card draw, 4 elements spread, 1 card divination, traditional 7-card spread, or the full lunar cycle spread on this side. And we also have a seasonal spread. So there's a lot of pages in this book. It tells you how to dedicate your cards also to yourself if you don't already have your own ritual. And this is the first time that I've seen colour cards in the actual book. Okay, so we'll quickly look at the dark moon or the void. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. They also come with an affirmation. I freely release what I no longer need. And then she goes into a lot more detail about that phase. Sorry, the light's not very good. About that particular phase of the moon before going on to the next card. So each card has 2 full pages of information. Okay. There's also a companion stone or metal. Okay, so for day 1, for the dark moon, your gemstone is jet. So I don't know if you can see this, just no, the other way, this way, just over here. Okay, so jet is a great stone to be using on that particular day. So it's a very in-depth guidebook, lots and lots of information. So there's 44 cards in this deck altogether. And then at the end of the book, it just gives you a little bit more information about the author and about the illustrator as well. So let's dig in and have a look at these cards. Okay, so I'm really excited about these cards. Okay, so I absolutely love the artwork. So all the cards are numbered. So we have day 1 up here. And then you have this is the dark moon or the void. So as you can see, there's no moon in the sky with this particular card. Okay, so day 2 is the new moon and beginnings. So it's almost like stepping through this archway or stepping through a doorway. I'm trying to get them so the light isn't shining on them so much. So as you can see, like on the outside, it's quite dark. And then we're stepping into the light. So they have words here. So beginnings. So the new moon is all about beginnings and, manifesting the things that we want. So this is the start. Okay, so that's beginnings. Card 3 is realization. So that's through the keyhole. So again, you've got the dark and then you've got the light through the keyhole. Okay, so the artwork is really, really great. Okay, so you've got a crescent moon up here, so just the beginning of the waxing crescent moon over there. Day 4 is acceptance. So we're now into the waxing crescent. Okay, it's day 2 of the waxing crescent moon. So a lot of connection going on here, a lot of energy in different ways. Lots of birds, so talking about freedom as well. Dove is peace. So the artwork is absolutely fantastic. Okay, day 5 is growth. So it's waxing crescent day 3. So the moon is getting bigger in the sky. Day 6 is self-love. which is waxing crescent day 4. So the moon's getting bigger and bigger. Day 7 is nourishment. It's a beautiful image. There's a lot going on in this card. So this is all about nourishment, really drawn to the earthy elements within this card. And energy coming from the moon as well as it starts to get bigger in the sky. Then we have the path. This is day 6, card 8 of the waxing crescent moon. So again, there's a lot of darkness and it's peeping through, the keyhole, as it were. Then day 9 is the first quarter moon, and that is ascending. So, rising your energy up as the moon is getting bigger and bigger in the sky. So all very linked to the energies of the moon and how its cycles show in the sky. And in the guidebook, it goes into what you can do at these particular phases of the moon. Okay, so day 10, we're on to the waxing gibbous moon, day 1, which is discernment. Okay, so absolutely stunning. Day 11 is the waxing gibbous moon, day 2. It's about letting go of fear and the things that keep us restricted. Day 12 is all about boundaries, and it's the waxing gibbous moon, day 3. So the moon is almost full. We're approaching the full moon. Okay, so day 13, waxing gibbous 4, is will. So all about your free will and your own power and how you show up in the world. Day 14 is waxing gibbous day 5. So the moon is almost full and just a tiny, tiny bit missing here. So it's all about your focus. And day 15, waxing gibbous 6, and is all about taking action. Okay, it's important that you take action to move things forwards. Day 16 is power and full moon. So from this point, the moon starts to get smaller in the sky. Day 17, self-reflection, and it's the waning moon, day 1. Day 18 is pleasure, and it's the waning gibbous moon 2, which is all about pleasure. Okay. Day 19 is the waning gibbous moon, day 3, which is about balance. There's a lot of moons on here. Very nice card. Day 20 is the waxing gibbous moon, day 4, which is all about beauty. You just about see the moon up here. Okay, waning gibbous 5, day 21 is resilience. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. Day 22 is waning gibbous 6, wisdom. Day 23 is all about gratitude, and that's the last quarter moon. So it's the first day of the last quarter moon. So a lot of connection coming in here with all these hands. Day 24 is the waning crescent 1, protection. Day 25, which is waning crescent 2, resistance. Day 26, waning crescent 3, surrender. So as you will see, the moon is getting a lot smaller in the sky now, and we're approaching the dark moon again. Waning crescent 4, release. So this is a time to release. Day 28 is Waning Crescent 5, Peace. So as we approach the dark moon, this is where we want to start resting and recuperating. Then we have the Wolf Moon, Hunger. So we're just going into the different kinds of moon. So this is the Wolf Moon. We have the Snow Moon, Purity. The Worm Moon, Faith. The Egg Moon, Trust. Flowering Moon, Blossoming. Number 34 is Hot Moon, Extremes. 35 is Thunder Moon and Change. Day 36 is Green Corn Moon and Patience. 37 is Harvest Moon and Fruition. Day 38 is the Hunter Moon and Abundance. 39 is the Beaver Moon and Creation. 40 is the Long Night Moon, Darkness. 41 is Queen of the Moon, Sovereignty. 42 is the Lunar God, the Masculine. I don't know if you can see that one. Day 43 is the Blue Moon, Unexpected. And day 44 is the Super Moon and Attraction. So these are absolutely stunning cards. The artwork is stunning. The cards themselves are nice and thick. They are a little bit glossy, nice and smooth. They have a nice feel to them as well. As I said, I really like the design on the back of the cards as well. So they do reflect quite well, as I can see me in the back of them. So I am really, really pleased with this deck of cards. I can't wait to use them. I can't wait to start playing with them, start using them in my readings, and then I will come back and do another spread for you and talk about a little bit more about how I use them, what I found them, to be really, really powerful for. Okay, so let's have a look and see what jumped out. So Hot Moon and Extremes is the card that jumped out. So let's have a look at what that said. So card 34, Extremes. Learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or your life in some way. This too shall pass. I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. Most of us have experienced extremes of weather, boiling hot days, or freezing in the snow and ice. You certainly know you're alive, because the sensation can be so overwhelming or stressful on the body. The hot moon appeared in the hottest time of the year, where the days were longest and the rains less frequent. Similarly, we can experience extremes in life, death, job losses, relationship breakdowns, true fears, big conflicts, booms and busts. And yet, this is life. Our situation can change quickly, for the better or for the worst. The hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and reserves of wisdom and calm for those times where things are at their extreme. It reminds us that developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. So the companion stone is Sunstone for this card. So she does give a fair amount of detail in the book, okay, about the particular cards. And I think, you know, we all go through various extremes in our lives, and you know, these experiences are there to help us to learn and to grow as well. So I'd love to know your thoughts on the deck, just seeing them briefly. You know, is this a deck that you have? Is this a deck that you are going to purchase? Okay, I will put the link for the cards in the description. Okay, so I am going to be doing some more reviews on all of my decks. So, you know, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to get notifications of my new videos. And please also do check out my reading videos as well. So I'd love to know your comments. I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Ciao for now.